let's start recording and start off with a short little deck tech here. So, we've got a Conscript deck, which the first thing you need for a deck to have a theme that's reasonable is you need sweet payoff cards. So let's look at our sweet payoff cards. The first one is Drokka Outcast, which is a 1/2 for 1. This is whenever you Conscript a troop, this gets +1/+1 permanently. So this card can, like, grow out of control fairly quickly. There's games where you, like, play this on 1, and then, like, your turn 2 is, like, Eager Lackey Conscript, Cheap Shot Conscript, like, crack them for 3 with your Wild Nacatl, and then, like, your turn 3 is, like, jam Rune Hierophant with Speed and Underworld Anthem and Attack. Next up, we have a payoff of Webspeaker Cenobite, which is a 2/3 for 4 that says whenever one of your effects would conscript something, it conscripts that many +1. And whenever you conscript something, this gets +1/+1 permanently. So another payoff there. And then this isn't really a payoff card. This is like a pseudo payoff card. This is whenever an Underworld troop enters your hand, it makes Dreadlings, which like grow our Sharpshooter and like grow our Rune Hierophant, and then it can conscript something as well. So you got some synergy going on here. We've got like quality removal. We've got reasonable reserve cards. Let's go check it out. What about a Woken Drokka? I want consistency. I don't know, like, you're arguing, like, which tier 4 deck is better than the other tier 4 deck, so I have no idea. Yeah, Mortals, I went live early today. I still have to figure out what exactly my schedule is going to be moving forward. I'm going to be doing a couple early streams and a couple afternoon streams, and ideally one evening stream at least a week, I think. I have to figure out when exactly all of those are happening. My schedule's been up in the air. Conscript's 2 different troops. No, it conscripts 2 different ones, I believe. I don't know, I guess we could find out. I'm pretty sure it gives 2 different ones, but I'm willing to be wrong on that. I'm willing to accept that I'm wrong on that. Hey, remember that hand that I said could be really aggressive? You go Drokka Outcast into Cheap Shot Eager Lackey? Okay. Ding ding, cooking with gas. Coins being a little awkward, so we might not necessarily get to play our Rune on 3, which kind of feels bad. Ooh, look at that. Their 2-drop dies to Cheap Shot as well. Oh, and then we drew a non-slow shard? What a fun morning. Yeah, kill that. Conscript to get bigger. Oh, this has speed. That's the same though, right? Yeah, because this makes this bigger, so I might as well just play this. What do we get here? We counter with 4. Deploy revert target troop with cost 3 or less than a crypt. Put that troop into your hand. Wow, that's actually going to be pretty good. Decree of banishing my Drokka Outcast. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby. We do 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 do. Beep, 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 do 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 do. So this has speed, and when it attacks, all of my Underworld troops get +1/+1. So crack you for 5. Man, could you imagine if we'd been able to play this game? If they don't have another removal spell for this, we're going to be in a pretty decent spot. This is going to get to grow a bit next turn. Okay, sure, they get to replay that. You have another 2-drop? Another 2-drop would be pretty good for them. No? Okay. Well then, yep, let's play this out, which makes my Rune larger. I love the pause while they read my unplayable card. Then let's play this Battle Hopper. And let's activate my champ power here, and hopefully... Oh, you know what? I should play this first, because if we draw an Underworld troop, this will make more Dreadlings then. Sacrifice the Battle Hopper. And we drew an Underworld troop, which triggers this, which makes Dreadlings. Oh, baby! We're going off! Trigger my Rune Hierophant. You get to eat one of these, but if you eat one of these, that's fine. You take 12 and go to 1. Yes! Yes, please martyr me. Martyr my Dreadling deck. God bless. I would like the record to reflect that I won the match I played on the constructed ladder last night with this deck. So I'm currently lifetime undefeated with it. He should have martyred before I attacked. You're not wrong. Alright, so what are we doing here? I think I'm doing this. And then I can play this, and I can use this to conscript something. Which then makes four dreadlings. Yep, that's exactly how that works. Attack with the squad? Yep. You know, probably want my Strangles. Oh, I probably want Gemborn Prowlers in this board, don't I? That's probably an oversight. I think Cottontail Warcaller is probably a little slow for this matchup. Have another cut. If I'm cutting 5 of these, can I cut a shard? How greedy is that? I don't think that's completely greedy. Cut a coin. I'm gonna do that. We're on the draw. We're like trimming all of our 5s and bringing in more 2s. Cutting a blood shard when I'm bringing in Strangle might be wrong. Yep. This isn't an aggressive stuff like controlling. Ooh. Come on, let's draw a rabbit. Rats. Alright, another removal spell, sure. Yeah, Decree of Banishing is good against Rot Paw too, though. And so is Bring to Justice, so I feel like you just probably shouldn't be playing Martyr. I'll take a cheap shot at this guy next turn. No turn 2 plays good for us, so almost certainly has a strong... Ooh, so... Huh. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to do that even though I have this. We'll have more Conscript stuff later. Play this out for a second blood. Because remember, these don't make thresholds yet, because I don't. And actually, so I cut Shin Hair for Strangles, right? So, like, these would be Shin Hairs if this was game 1. I still have, like, 16 Shin Hairs in this board configuration, so it's probably fine, but, like, worth noting, like, we reduce some of the consistency in our resource base this game. Daughter of the Poet. Yeah, sure. I don't think I really care about that card. I think I'm, like, hero-falling this just because it's resource efficient. He has 4 of them, okay. I'm gonna wait a turn to hit my champ power. If we don't have anything relevant to do, or like we don't have a Shin Hair still next turn, I'm gonna champ power, but for now I'm just gonna attack. Bard, sure. Doesn't have any Valor so far. Now the question is, am I playing this or am I hero falling this? I feel like I should just hero fall this because like it's his primary source of card advantage, and I don't want to just like play this and get martyred or Decree of Justice. Although hopefully the martyrs are no longer in his deck post reserves. Like, I feel like my deck has sent the message you shouldn't be playing martyr against me. Sharpshooter, sweet. I'm playing my Web Cenobite out here. It's possible I should wait to play this, just because next turn I could go like Cenobite into Sharpshooter. The pause while we read my unplayable draft bomb. And this doesn't die. I feel pretty good about ourselves, but I feel like I should have just waited here. Yeah, I should have just waited here. That was a small mistake on my part. You ate all of that? We need more? Okay, Dad'll run up and get you more in a second. Good asking. Yeah, I could have just been like up a... Oh, geez. And I didn't leave Strangle up here. Wow, I didn't even think about that. Holy crap. That was a huge misplay. I wasn't watching his thresholds. And like I knew he had his champ power coming, right? So like now I got 2 for 1 by his champ power. Yeah, so let's Strangle that. Let's get it out of here. So that's a pretty sizable mistake on my part, really. Ooh, and we hit a naive Lackey. Good beats. I'm actually going to wait on my champ power here because I would like to put this Mad Progenitist in play before we do this. So that way when we draw 2 cards, it could have a chance to trigger this and make some Dreadlings for us to make our Sharpshooter larger. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, look at us going off here. Oh, you know, I should have sequenced this the other way, because this could make a... Yep, it made a Necrotic. Yes, I would like to scrounge this. Man. There's no way this deck is good, right? Like... Right? Like, we're... I feel like his draw has been bad. He's on 7... I guess we're both on 7 resources. Oh, and he gets the daughter backer. I'm so bad at paying attention to this crap. I have another Strangle, so it's like not the end of the world, but it's still... We're still being a little loose here, right? Are we banishing this or this? Probably one of the Sharpshooters, right? Wow, really? Okay. Sure. Could you imagine if I was up a Conscript card and up, and he was down this Satyr's Roost Bard? Like, I just, like, made good plays this game? It's like, attack you for infinite here. These are all 1s, so these turn into 4s. This is my 5-2, go. Still undefeated on the ladder for reference. Deck's obviously perfect. I mean, like, we didn't conscript any bombs in those games. We just, like, did what our deck wants to do, I feel like. Gemborn. What am I cutting here? Yeah, probably a Gravebane Vial. I like the part where we played terribly and won anyways. I mean, me too. Let's just be honest. Me too. I like the part where we played terribly and won anyways. Yep. It's really funny, yeah, right? And like, yeah, I know it lowers when Dreadlings come into play. Like, do we feel like we're light on payoffs cards? All right, fine, fine. We'll add one. We'll cut one of the 5-drop conscriptors. We'll cut one of the 5-drop conscriptors. I really just want to curve Cenobite into Warcaller, but yeah, fine. Fine. Let's YOLO. Fun ofs are good. So, when I first put this together last night, I had a tri-shard deck, and just the resource base just wasn't cooperating, so I just decided to go with 2 shard. And I really wanted to play the Cenobite instead of Totem. So how greedy do you have to be to put Machination in this deck? We really, I guess we're like randoming into other Underworld races, but like we're mostly Shinhair game 1. Are you running any of the constant that conscripts 3 things of 3 things? I am not. I don't think that card's particularly powerful. Yeah, this hand's good too. We get to Drokka. Is this card literally just Wild Nakatl in this deck? It's like Wild Nakatl plus, right? I guess it's only gonna attack for 2 on turn 2, but like on turn 3, it's probably gonna attack for 3. And like it makes the Sharpshooter bigger. Like these 2 cards together are just like really powerful. Yeah, it's a slow card and we're an aggressive deck, right? I feel like we need to be aggressive in this archetype. Deathseeker, sure. It's not going to be able to block my 2/3 next turn. I guess I could have just cheap shotted that too. Oh, jeez. That's that good? I can't tell. That seems pretty good. I don't even know if Takahiro is the optimal champion for this deck, but I was like, I probably have a lot of leftover crappy guys. It's probably fine. Ooh, Blood Diamond. Take 2. The number of infinite tricks we make. This is the I can't afford infinite tricks, but we still want to play it deck. Yeah, I think I'm just doing this. Yeah, I'm just going to attack for 4 here, and then play the Mad Progenitist, and then... Do you have removal here? And then, like, next turn we get to go Lily Pad, activate this, cheap shot, do this, and, like, if we draw an Underworld troop for the turn, this is going to hit for a ton. Ooh, they're playing a Tri-Shard deck. Okay. Oh, Elk is cute with Sharpshooter. That's interesting. It's good with Rune Hierophant, too. Actually, it's nuts with Rune, right? Because, like, my Runeers are Anthem and Lethal. This is a Ka. Sure. You know what's great? This is a Ka against Cheap Shot. Just, like, has the perfect resources to, like, leverage his sick payoff card. Kill it. Let's just get this out of here. Oh, look! And then our Conscript made a Conscript. Sure. I'm going to do this really quick here. I think I'm going to sack this to draw a card. I guess I could sack the Dreadling. Yeah, I probably just want to sack the Dreadling after. Oh, look! Speak of the devil, and she will appear. Oh, Underworld Officer! Look at that! There's... I keep doing this every game. There's no way this deck is good, right? Like, this has to be terrible, right? Like... What is this madness, Jeff? We're not even gonna need these insane cards we conscripted. We thought Tilt Angel was bad. I don't want to overpay. The old Herofall, the Woken Drokka. Oh, baby, baby. You know, when your cheap Scott conscripts an Eager Lackey that conscripts the infinite tricks. All right. I don't know. We're probably just boarding in Strangles again. I think I'm just doing that. I think trimming a Herofall is fine. Just like bring our top end down again. Yeah, it seems fine. Does the Mad Rabbit? It's a 1/4 for 3 that you can pay 2 once and conscript a troop of cost 3 that's Underworld. And whenever an Underworld troop enters your hand, it summons it's Ivan's ability. It summons a Dreadling for each race among troops you control. Yeah, his hand seems fine. 2 pieces of removal. It's kind of awkward that if I Lackey on 1, I can't Strangle till 3, but I think that's fine. You have a cheap shot to play on 2 now, so definitely Lackeying on 1. Create a replica of target opposing elf and put it into your hand. It gets +1/+1. Yeah, it's a 3/2 flyer for 4. It's fine. Play something with 1 toughness. Got a Mad Progenitist for next turn. Man, play Zakah next turn. Just take a nice cheap shot at him. We get Crusadered here, we'll feel a little bad. Oh, there's your diamond. No play again. That's kind of strange. I think I'm going to play this out for a Battle Hopper now. So that way if I draw a Rune or Hierophant next turn, I can attack with this. No Threshold. What did they keep? Did they mulligan? Nope, they did not mulligan. Whenever a spider enters play under your control, deal 1 damage to the opposing champion. Okay, sure. I'm gonna strangle that. 10 out of 10 strangling that. I'm gonna sack this. Yeah, sure. Let's sack this. See what we get. Alright, flooding a little. I guess I could have activated Mad Progenitist as opposed to cycling the coin there. Like gives him less of a chance to kill this so I don't get my Conscript value. It's very possible. Take a cheap shot at my Lackey, yep. What if they get like a controlling hand with like a bunch of cheap shots and strangles and stuff? We'd just like to take a moment to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your day here with us. My name is Jeff Hogan. I'm a professional TCG player / content producer, and welcome to my Twitch channel. Play a bunch of Hex TCG here. If you're enjoying what you see, I'd encourage you to show a little bit of support by hitting that follow button there on the screen. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps other people find my work. If you're really enjoying what you see, I'd encourage you to up that support a little bit by subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. Both of those help support myself financially so I can keep doing all of the wonderful content that you see here in front of you today. Another great way you can support the stream is by supporting our sponsors. There's this Hex promo code here above my head. They buy and sell Hex TCG singles, so if you're going to pick up some cards anyways, you can do it from their website with the code Jeff5 and save yourself some money on your order as well as support the stream. So I'm going to go ahead and cheap shot this 2/1 here, which will conscript an Underworld troop, which will trigger the Mad Progenitist. Attack with these dorks. Tactician, actually not the worst here. And like, we're a little flooded in hand here, but like, this coin gets to cycle itself, and I'm going to get to activate my champion power again next turn on this Battle Hopper. And like, this Mad Progenitist still has a Conscript in it, so like, you know, still plenty of things going on here. Howdy, Matt. That's funny, aka. It's been a while since we spiked a card that hard, that quickly. Okay, make the Dreadling. This card's been sweet, though. Whoa, taking a cheap shot at my Battle Hopper here, huh? Rude, man. What did my Battle Hopper ever do to you? He's just a little guy trying to get by in the world. Peace, Impure. Thanks for hanging out. Alright. Drokka Outcast, so when we Conscript, it gets bigger. Tactician, so when we Conscript, this makes extra Dreadling, so Conscript. God, this is great. The old Strangle your 1/2. This might be a little aggressive, but that's fine. Awkward. That's the risk you run doing that. I think it's right to just get the guaranteed 1 point of damage as opposed to trying to double it. Another little angry rabbit here. Look, we didn't even have to jump through hoops to get our Prince Zakah. He's just here, you know? So we want to draw a cheap shot or an Eager Lackey next turn, so that way we can go Zakah into Progenitist into Conscript, make a bunch of Dreadlings, Tactician. Sure. Alright, so I think I actually want to do... Yeah, who am I kidding? We're playing Zakah. The Underworld troop count like this. Like, it's only like 6, actually. I thought about trying to fit Crusader in, but I didn't want to ruin the consistency of our Conscript deck with it. You gotta remember, Drokka Outcast is not Underworld. This is a unaligned troop. Let's cycle this. We get an Underworld or a Conscript card. That's fine. And so this card's really powerful. When this readies, we get to look at the top card of our opponent's deck, and then we can have the option to play it, which is kind of sweet. Next turn, we get to play this Mad Progenitist, and then Conscript with it, which will make both of these bigger, which will make 6 Dreadlings, because we have 1, 2, 3. God. There's no way this deck is good, right? Just like... there's, oh, jeez. The consistency has been insane so far. Oh, did he just draw Lasgar's Vengeance? Seriously? Oh, whew, whew. That was our one way to lose this game. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I would like to play that one, please. Don't mind if I does. There are many Underworld Crusaders out there, but this one is yours, but it's coming in under my control. Wait for it. He said, I've seen enough here. No, you didn't let me make 6 Dreadlings and attack for 12. Okay, fine. Oh no, I'm down to 18 on the limited ladder. I'm having fun with this. We got 1 or 2 more matches in me. Jake gets home from school here in about half an hour, so I need to be outside to pick him up off the bus. Or help him get off the bus. It's still snowing. It is still snowing a bit. Ugh. Let there be light. I cracked the blind so I can see out. Light! I mean, Vengeance destroys troop-based decks like this with 4 toughness or less, right? I thought that is limited, right? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy crap, 15, that's a little cold. Oh wait, 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, that's less cold. We're used to the other degree system here. Yeah, my game clock is accurate. We had, US did daylight saving time this past weekend. Come on, opponents, queue into us! We're making Conscript great again! Making Conscript great for the first time, perhaps? It was never great, right? Waiting to queue, Heidi-ho the Cheerio, waiting to queue. Oh, I'm glad we decided to play this today. This deck's, been very, very good. Ah, Bride of the Damn deck. I'm gonna try it. Need a wild in 2 draws. Yeah, this should be a mulligan. We only have 2 draws here. Like an answer for a Vampire Prince though, and like if we hit a shard, we can kill their first bride too. Wonder which Uzu variant he's playing. We'll see Echoes. Depends on what variant they're playing. You could be on the Rotten Rancor variant. Yep, dealer's choice. Alright, let's run some resources off here. So long, Herofall, mild friend. Wild shard, please. Never didn't have it, no. You know we are so lucky, though. Opponent commenting that we got there. Alright, now let's run off a Herofall here and really tilt him off. Alright, so we drew that. Blight Reaper. Attack with these Dreadlings. Huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this out. I have too much else to do with my resources here. I think I'm just supposed to play that. No blocks here. No blood threshold would be great for us. Second bride, that's fine. Man, I see why he took the Herofall now. Alright, what do we got here? Drokka, okay. Do you want to offer this trade? I feel like I do. I'm just gonna hit him for a lot of damage too. Yeah. Yeah. If he wants to eat my Progenitist, he can. And he takes infinite damage. I think I'm okay with that trade there. That's tough. Alright, so it's another one of those. Like, is that flying? Sure. This is going to be his fourth. Oh, he's going to probably kill the Tactician, right? Make blood here. Yep. Tactician down. Takes my dwarf off the table as well. Makes my dreadling slightly more awkward. Get out of here, nerd. Your main deck Withering Gazes. The Bride Poet combo seems real awkward. So next turn I can conscript something. I think I'm just offering this trade, right? Yeah, that's fine. I shouldn't have played this out yet. This like gave him too much information. That's fine, he took 3 anyway, it's what we wanted. Alright. Yes, Withering Gaze is duress, basically. Okay, so you can kill my Bloodbearer, that's fine. Would love to hit a shard here. That's a pretty good hit. Then we activate this, which conscripts twice, which then makes a bunch of dreadlings. What is going on? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why are we winning games? Anyone? Bueller? Does anyone understand why we're winning games? I don't. I'm just gonna you know, accept. Oh God. Oh. Alright, I want the Gravebane Vial in here too. Maybe we're just running hot. We could just be running hot. The cheap shots don't seem like they kill anything in his deck, so I'm just going to replace them with Strangles and bring in this Gravebane Vial because it deals with his, counters his daughters. Do I want this even? I'm going to leave in one cheap shot. It's a fine combat trick. I mean, our conscripts haven't even been insane, right? And, like, the two games we had insane conscripts, we, like, won without them. This seems decent, right? Like, our curve's pretty low in this deck, so, like, I'm probably just, like, cycling this coin on two. Oh, they have princes. Okay. I guess I should have assumed they have prince. Maybe I'll bring in one more cheap shot in the next game. I'm happy with this trade. I think we're just hero falling this bride. It's possible I should have just played the coin as a slow shard that turn too. Don't have to worry about bride for a little while, which is nice. Playing Silver Talon Adjudicator here. Yep, looks like it. I get to draw 2 cards. Yeah, but then, like, I would have been able to play a 4-drop on curve this turn. Got a Bloodstone. Feels bad. The Rune are socketed with Speed and Anthem. I'm going Drokka Outcast into Sharpshooter here. That's a pretty good hit with our champion. I don't think I want to offer this trade because it makes the Sharpshooter larger next turn. So, like, we have some fast linear draws that are going to be good against the Sapphire Wild Dreadlings deck, and we have a lot of cheap interaction. Like, the cheap shots are very good against them. We're taking 5 here down to 8. We're actually a little bit higher than our life total implies right now since we have our champion power good to go here. As he flips over our cheap shot. Feels bad. Man, cheap shot would have been insane next turn. Just play it out as a 3-2. Technically puts lethal on the board. Yeah, I think I just go like Runier into Spirit-Bound Spy, Champ Power, sack this, which makes this bigger. Another one of those. Man, Hierophall's pretty good against this hand. Let's attack with all of these. Yep, this will be a 4-4. Because it gets 1-1 from this as well because of the Anthem Gem. Probably trades here. Nope, just taking the hit. Alright. We almost want to hit a shard this turn, right? So a non-slow shard so we can go Progenitist into Conscript and then like crack with the squad. Oh, they have From the Ashes probably, right? No, that takes a second diamond. Trading this here. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this. Herofall Rabbit, yep. Probably dead here. Yeah, there's the shard we wanted. I think it's just a little bit too slow though. Yeah, I can block there and then just dead. I don't think we can kill him here. If I do this, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't think this is... He doesn't have to block this here, right? Yeah, he just goes to 2 and then kills us on the crackback. Yeah. Let's get some cheap shots back in here. The Conscript trickiness is worth it too. I'm gonna trim one of those and trim one of these. The top end just might be... Honestly... The top end might just be a little bit too cute in this deck, and like maybe I just want like 2 to 3 of this Webspeaker at the top end and like just drag the curve down a little bit. Strangle's pretty well positioned in the format, so like maybe we just want to, excuse me, move a couple of those into the main deck for consistency's sake. Good Crackling Clash. I don't understand why Crackling Clash would be good in the Sapphire Wild matchup. Is the Underworld gem better than Cultivation or Curation? I think so. It's a little awkward that we don't have Wild on 1, but this hand's fine. We get to go Outcast into Lackey on 2, and then Rune Hierophant smash on 3. We're gonna drag the curve down a little bit after this game. That's kind of hot. So Drokka first, because then when we Conscript with this gets larger. Okay, 2-2 unblockable, sure. Cheap shot, opponent. That's not Strangle by now. It's Bloodbearer, sure. So we're gonna play this and smash for 5, I think. Yeah, I think I'd rather lead on this. Because I don't want my Mad Progenitist to get Herofall since I have 2 of them in my hand. Smash. So if we had a shard next turn, an Onslow shard, we can go Mad into Cheap Shot, sack this. Yeah, Real Threats is a little bit strong, but like random extra pressure is definitely relevant. This is getting Herofall on like 10 out of 10, right? You're cheap shotting my Lackey, sure. Wow, so this is not getting Herofall done? That's insane. Okay, attack you for 10, I guess. Is this a good turn? Is this a good turn for? Yep. Yeah, I feel like I've got too much top end and probably want another resource too. I think I'm on 25, 26 with 4 coins is probably fine. Helps us get our double blood more consistently too. Oh, is this not Underworld when it flips over? That's sad. You get to Silver Talon Adjudicator here. Not for cards, but you get some life. That's another shard, which sounds great. So I get to do this, and then I get to do this into this, conscript something, make a Dreadling. Go. He's still 2 resources away from... They're 2 resources away from casting the Sweeper. Hey, his cheap shot made a guy the conscripts. That's nice. Feels good. Okay, so we gotta try and kill him this turn. There's that. He's got 2 blockers, though, which is unfortunate. So, assuming he's blocking these, can I deal 9 with these other 3? If I play Mad Progenitist and then Conscript with one of them, I'll make 2 Dreadlings. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like I'm supposed to play around the 6-cost sweeper here. So yeah, I'm just going to conscript from this. See what we get. And I think I'm just smashing here. He's going to take 2, 4, 5, 6 and be at 3. And we just have like infinite resources left over. Yeah, from the ashes, that one. I feel like we're going to get from the ashes this turn. And if he doesn't have from the ashes, he's dead regardless, so I don't need to commit another thing to the board. That's not from the ashes. God bless. Had 5 shards in hand. GG. GG, opponent. GG, Skanky. Well, let's shuffle this around a little bit, shall we? Alright, so I think I want to drag the curve down a little bit here. We can leave the one Woken Drokkatar for now. I think I want to trim these. And I want to just, like, move 2 Strangles into the main. Like, we keep boarding in Strangle. It's good against most decks at this point, honestly. We keep curving out pretty consistently, but, like, we're killing them. Sometimes we're killing them with Drokka. Like, we have, like, 12 really good payoff cards, and, like, Mad Progenitist is kind of a payoff card, too. Who thinks this extra Warcaller should just be another Woken Drokka? Oh, the fact that Drokka's double wild. And yeah, I'm not going to play 2 of those. I think I want to do this. I don't know how I feel about these reserves. I kind of just got a bunch of random cards thrown in here. Wouldn't mind another Gravebane Vial. Just for like the random crypt decks. Just good solid value here. Do I need another resource? I cut a 4 and a 5 drop, so 25 is probably fine. This is 14, 22, 25. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at 25 and 3 coins for now. I'm going to board another Warcaller, actually. Why Torment and not more Withering Gaze? So, I like Torment better against the Horrors of War deck because they don't actually have a huge spell density in their deck. They have a lot of troops and stuff you want to get rid of too. So I'd rather be able to Crackling Torment and like take Rotpaw Gangs and crap out of their hand in addition to their Horrors of War. Spring Litter. Spring Litter's kind of cute. Fnatic, I don't think Fnatic is very good. It's kind of another payoff card. So it's Rage 1 whenever you Conscript an Underworld troop, it gets invincible till end of turn. I guess you get tricky with Cheap Shot and stuff. Spring Litter sounds kind of fun. The only problem with Spring Litter is it's double wild, right? There's an AA Spring Litter. I think I actually like the regular Spring Litter better. If one or more of your spells or effects to create one or more cards that cost 1, create that many +1 instead. So, like, this is probably worse. This is probably worse than Cenobite a lot of the time, right? I guess this is good with Mad Progenitist, though, right? Because, like, it helps me make more Dreadlings. This still doubles up conscripts from Sharpshooter and Cheap Shot. Things to think about for sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here for now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day here.